Welcome, everyone, to the Most Important Conversations meditation. Chad is away today, so we'll move directly into our meditation. I'm Mignon. It's my pleasure to guide you through today's neural sculpting practice. And in the practice, you may hear me spell out words or dial things up or down, along with fun imagery, all by design as part of the neural sculpting meditation process. It's a process that helps calm the nervous system, prime the brain for creating supportive ideas, and allows agency in how you move through life. A regular neural sculpting practice can be incredibly supportive in reinforcing desired outcomes and creating lasting shifts. I hope it serves you in a meaningful way. So let's get started. For the next 20 minutes or so, we are going to go on a meditation journey together. And this journey is going to be about releasing and letting go of what does not serve us. So the body no longer has to hold what doesn't work. And we'll start this journey together by bringing our awareness to the body, inviting the body to do whatever it needs to do at this very moment in order to get to a place of comfort and rest. You might like to adjust the cushions, roll out wrists or ankles, maybe allow the shoulders to drop. Because your body is nowhere else but right here, right now, what would you like to do to get even more comfortable? Maybe it would feel good to take a long, deep breath in and slowly exhale, letting the air flow out through your nose and mouth, feeling your breath smooth and warm as it's released into the space around you. Your breath is breathing itself all the time, automatically. But with your awareness, you can notice that and you can influence that. The flow of your breath as it flows in and out. On your next inhale, you might notice the air expanding in your lungs and moving down into the belly, then rising back up on the exhale, releasing out of your body, clearing and softening. Your breath is doing a remarkable job as it naturally and predictably flows in and out, filling you and emptying you. And with a deeper inhale and longer exhale, your body and muscles might find it easier to sink deeper into the supporting surface, relaxing even further. And with your awareness, you might want to connect even deeper, releasing any tension and allowing the body to sink deeper into the cushion or chair or ground. Your body is right here, breathing and settling. And your environment may also be adding to your basic comfort. In what ways do you notice the environment adding to your comfort at this moment? Maybe it's a cozy chair, a favorite plush blanket, or comfortable and familiar surroundings. Or maybe knowing all of your needs are met at this moment is comforting. You have food and water and shelter, and your breath is breathing, and your organs are functioning. All things working because you are breathing and settled. Your breath is invited to flow comfortably and naturally in and out. And as your body continues to slow itself down, becoming more calm and relaxed, your thoughts are free to wander and engage your creative mind. So, what would it be like to imagine your hands were like a Swiss Army knife and had any tool you needed at any time? If you needed scissors, 2 fingers could do the trick. If you needed a screwdriver, it only takes a single digit. And even a pen, your hands have you covered. How handy would that be? Or maybe it would be more interesting if your words came out sounding like instruments. Every time you opened your mouth, your words and your voice, would you sound like a piano? Or when you spoke, maybe the sound of a guitar. Every time you speak, it would be like music to everyone's ears. What would that be like? This is your creative and narrative mind. Your body is always listening. And because your body is listening so well, I would remind you that you are the author of this journey. No one else, just you. A journey to identify and release what does not serve you. So I wonder if you might bring to mind a simple STRESS, a stress that your body has been carrying. And this might be recent or ancient. It might come as a conversation or memory. And this particular stress that you are imagining at this moment might have a color. Maybe it's blue or burgundy or plaid or something else. How would your creative mind describe the texture or temperature of this stress? Maybe it's rough like gravel or sharp like shards. Maybe it's frigid cold or steaming hot. It might be heavy or slippery. What comes to mind for you? And all the while, your breath is breathing itself and your body is supported, and you are exploring and identifying and imagining. But if you were to reach down into the body with your mind and scan your body to find the location wherever you might believe the stress lives, where does your mind go? Are these colors and textures heavy in your belly or sharp in your back? Maybe it's cold in your hands or feet. Or maybe it's in your jaw. Maybe it's a tooth that just has to come out. What do you observe that is particular to you? And you might remember how well your body listens to your thoughts. So the invitation is to use your thoughts in this moment to imagine doing something different or better with what you are observing. If what you are observing is stuck and heavy or slippery, perhaps you imagine melting it, letting it slip right out of you. Or if it's too sharp, imagine filing down a sharp edge. If it's too intense, imagine dialing it down from 10 to 5 to 1. Or maybe it's a tooth that just slips right out of your mouth. What does your creative mind get to do at this moment when you give it permission? As creative mind imagines, your body listens. Sometimes it listens so subtly you don't notice. And sometimes it's so obvious. And because your mind is shifting this particular stress in this particular moment, how would you like to notice your body listening? Do you become aware of space? Do you become aware of shifting sensation? Maybe a muscle somewhere softens. What do you notice? You are bearing witness to your body's response to your mind. And if you imagined, felt, perceived a shift that supports you better, you're welcome to remember that shift by grounding into it. You are invited to place your non dominant hand on the part of your body that is shifting. Or instead, you're invited to make a hand gesture reminiscent of this moment, so that when you make it tomorrow, you are reminded of the shift you experienced today, embodying the shift with your own hand. Or what if this shift could be a scent? What could it smell like? A scent that you could breathe in tomorrow that would bring you right back here. You are invited to use your next few breaths to settle into this shifting change, inviting it to expand or continue shifting if that's comfortable. Breath is breathing itself, body is still supported. And if you could come up with one activation word that you could say to yourself tomorrow that would bring you right back to your capacity to shift, what would that word be? This might be a word that means something to you, or it might be totally kooky. Imagine if you could spell it out across the sky in big, bold letters, or imagine seeing it written on a t shirt. And each and every time you use this word, or your hand gesture, or smell that scent, or go on this journey, you will strengthen that shift of what does not serve you. And all of this is already inside of you, and you can invite it to integrate more and more along with your breathing. Even when you move your awareness out of the inner landscape to sounds out around you in the room, to the way your clothes feel against your skin. You're invited to take a few more breaths at your own pace. And gently open your eyes when you're ready to end your release meditation. And I want to thank you for joining today's neural sculpting meditation. You're welcome to take a few moments to journal about your experience. And you're always welcome to join us for our weekly meditations, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific. And I'm Mignon Harris, a certified neural sculpting facilitator. The original release meditation was created by Lisa Wimberger, founder of the Neural Sculpting Institute. Wishing you a gorgeous day and be well.